Hey everyone, Happy New Year's. It's January 2nd, 2014. Doing the crate dig video for the stuff I picked up last 2 months, so November, December 2013. Hopefully you guys got to check out my Discogs community profile video, which I uploaded probably about a week ago now. Put that up on my channel. Discogs actually hasn't officially announced this series, I don't think. I was told that these videos were going to be put up in November of 2013, but they never did that, and when I asked them with my point of contact with Discogs, they never even responded, so I just figured I might as well just upload it, because why not, right? So yeah, that'll be up on my main page for my channel, I guess, for the time being. So yeah, go check it out. A little bit more profile on me and good footage of the storage unit I've been digging at to get a lot of these hip-hop records from these crate dig videos over the last maybe half a year. Shout out to Sebastian at Touch Vinyl in West LA for getting me access to that unit, which I'll be back at pretty soon, I'm guessing. He wants to help clear out more of it, but I've been slowing down as far as pulling stuff from there, staying true to my self-imposed goal of trying to cut down on the number I've been buying. So as you can see, we got November and December, so about only half a box is worth this time. Considerably less than past videos, but still a lot of great records in here that I want to show you. Oops. So I thought I'd start off by showing you a few of the cassettes I've picked up recently. A couple off eBay. Actually, I think all off eBay, except for one. This is the MC Clayskee, Neva Learn. This is a tape out of Philly. Mainly picked this up because it has Phil Most Chill on it. And this one is pretty unknown. Wasn't on Discogs till I put it up, and nice production on here. But as with these past videos I made, I still don't have a tape deck to properly transfer these, so hopefully we'll get that sometime in the coming months. Another one I got, D-Law and the Bountyhunters, Touch Bottom, nice 6-track EP tape, tape only I'm pretty sure, 94 out of Connecticut, real solid release, all 6 tracks on here, check that one out. Rated X is early 90s group, Tandem Records. I forget where this group is from, but I know they have some other releases. But this is an album, full length, as you can see. Nice funky up-tempo stuff from 1990. A lot of the releases on Tandem are real nice. I have another one right here, actually. P19, 100% Dope Out The Ghetto. Also on Tandem Records. These guys are out of Detroit. You know, got this classic cover, dude in a wheelchair there, but P19, thanks to Martin from OG Don Ninja, as with a lot of stuff, on helping me ID this group from one of his mixes. Had to add it to my want list and figured I'd pick up the tape. Got it off Amazon actually, from a seller, 10 bucks. It was the only tape available, so probably will run you a little more if you try to get it, but can't recommend this release enough. Full length tape and CD only, not on vinyl, although there is a single on vinyl that these guys put out. These guys are out of Detroit. Technically I guess could be considered gangster rap based on the lyrical content, but still very up-tempo, lots of dense lyrics on this one. Front to back, you know, all these tracks on here are real dope, so highly recommend P19, 100% Dope Out The Ghetto. Another one I picked up off eBay, last tape, is a release called Soul Clap 360 Soul. This is a demo tape out of Sacramento, California. Won this off eBay from a seller. I paid a good amount for it, and looking back I kind of regret it because there's probably only, you know, four or five tracks on here out of like 15 plus that I would really, you know, consider using for a mix or consider ripping. And those few tracks are real good, without a doubt, but in hindsight probably wouldn't have paid the amount that I did for this. But I guess, you know, always good to have demo tapes. You never know how many of these are out there. Soul Clap out of Sacramento, California. Alright, so let's get into the records I picked up. Try not to put these in shadow. I didn't stand these up because I think most of them are worth talking about, but there could be a few I'll skip. So, Chopped Herring Records, I think from October. J-Zone 93 Demos EP, great stuff from him. El the Head Toucher, 97 to 98 Demos EP. Probably know this guy from the song Too Complex, that's his main song, but a lot of real nice similar sounding stuff on this Chopped Herring. JW Hype, Prince of the Hype era. They did some good marketing for this, or secretive marketing about this. I bought this release immediately after hearing it, thinking it was actually something put out in the late 80s, but it turns out this guy is JW Hype is a contemporary artist, just working with the exact same sound that the old school would do, late 80s, early 90s sound. Kind of the giveaway was there's a track called Facebook Skeezer, which confused me at first. I didn't think that a release from back then could possibly have Facebook, which it couldn't, so nice one there, Chopped Herring. This one here broke my own record for the most I've paid for one record. This was a definite impulse buy just because of how rare this is. Dropped $300 on this, which is broke my Dungeon Lords record that I previously talked about, but this is just an insanely dope 4-track EP. Goldfinger Records, 4 Deep is the group. You know, all 4 tracks from this are online. You can hear how good it is. Did a little more research, or I found out through a forum I'm in online, this label Goldfinger Records, you know, there's no info on this label, and Discogs didn't have anything else, but a user online put up a series of tapes. I'm guessing tape-only releases from, you know, 92 to like 95, also on Goldfinger Records. So I found out this is a label from Queens, New York. As far as I know, this one is the only release they have on wax, and very, very expensive, very, very rare. Again, I dropped $300 on this. Not good for my goal to trying to save money, but historically sold for, you know, hundreds more. So 4 Deep, the new record holder for most expensive record in my collection in terms of what I spent, but can't go wrong with that. Here's one I've been after for a long time. Not extremely rare. You can get copies of this, but I was kind of just waiting for a copy to come around that I could spend a little less money on. Tomorrow's Weaponz, Molested Doves is an excellent song on here, but it's a great EP in itself. Actually got another copy this later this month for even cheaper, so got a couple of this now. This group actually went on to put out some singles in the 2000s that are just complete opposite sound, like very commercial sounding. I have one of them, it's just kind of garbage to me, but this EP is from 1997. I think one of the most solid EPs that's out there, so Tomorrow's Weaponz, definitely look that one up if you don't know it already. A few cheaper ones, Kaotic Style. This is a mid-90s release by him, but he had a few releases from the early 90s as well. A couple very sought-after ones. High Tech. Nice release on Mass Vinyl for the label, produced by DJ Shock. He was a great producer, so nice. Low cost 12-inch there. Architects of Intellect. This is on Brick Records. It's a label that pretty well-known indie hip-hop label. This is one of their earlier releases, and God Complex on this side. If I remember correctly, God Complex is the early alias for the groups 7L and Esoteric. So that's what they worked on earlier in their career. Good one there. Tara Green, 1995 demo EP on Heavy Jules Records. Might as well announce it here. The guys at Heavy Jules Records, I've gotten to know through the online communities and Facebook and whatnot over the last maybe year or so. They actually reached out to me to help them with the label, so still in this very early stages of what I'm actually going to be doing. I mean, I actually haven't done much yet, except I have a good story later. But since I'm based in the US and two of these guys are in Europe, it's easier for me to contact artists, so hopefully we'll be helping Heavy Jules get out some releases in the future, the near future, hopefully, with the new year. So, but anyways, this is Heavy Jules' second release, Tara Green. Nice demo, known from the Stretch and Bobbito show. Nice artwork, nice packaging, everything. Heavy Jules doing well. Good things coming up from Heavy Jules in the very near future. The third release they've got is going to be way dope, so keep an eye out for that. A few Amoeba 12 inches, went back there for the first time in a while. Nothing too special. Another high-tech one, 24/7 there. All Night out of Japan. Here's a good one. Rough Luxury Crew, Pandemonium. Got the nice promo card there, sticker cover. Great up-tempo tune from '93, I believe, on Rough Luxury Records. Currently after a tape that these guys put out. That was also on vinyl test pressing. The tape just has a bunch of real nice songs on it, but it's very hard to come by. But this one on Rough Luxury, Pandemonium, decently cheap, probably can get it around 15 to like $30. Nice up-tempo track there. Another one I've been after for a long time, or waiting for a copy to come up so I could buy it for a little cheaper, is New York Confidential. Their first EP from 1998. Another one of the most solid EPs I think I've ever heard. Very dark production. Dark subject matter, but just insane release in my opinion. It was one of my top wants, I'd say. I did pay a good amount for this, but cheaper than the fixed price stuff is. But New York Confidential, definitely seek this one out. There's another group called New York Confidential that has another release from 1998, but this is the one you want to look for. Has the guillotine on it, on Guillotine Records. They have a second 12-inch too, which with Red Label. Still after that one, but can't go wrong with this one from New York Confidential, first release. Another one I threw in with that, New York Confidential, Geno Boy. Just a random one. This one's out of San Diego. Nothing too crazy, but still a good release. Dope Folks releases, as usual. Reggie Capers, Suspect EP, Poetic Menace. I believe you pronounce this Rhymes of the Assassin. Not exactly sure, but this is a very, very rare 12-inch. Was on my want list for a while, but glad Dope Folks got the rights to reissue it. Now got it cheaper on wax. Next one, Half a Mil Productions. Any Day Can Be Your Last, another Homicide Scene, 2-track single out of New York. Got this from Dusty Groove in Chicago, popped up on there. Mid-range condition, but was a cheap copy for this increasingly rare 12-inch, so picked that up. Another solid release. Alright, here's the story of the month, I'd say. So, story behind this one is I saw this record's been on my want list for a while. Polyam's DJ Jazz When I Blow Up EP. Got 9 tracks on here. but didn't see it come up at all, not on eBay, not on Discogs or anything, but it was in my saved searches. It ended up coming up on eBay at a starting price of $150 bucks. The seller had zero feedback and the description was minimal, and I've learned that that's a sign that the person selling it is affiliated with the release, especially if it's rare. And turned out I was right. The seller was selling another thing from DJ Jazz, the forgot which release it was, but so I ended up winning this. No one else bid on it. I got it for 150 bucks, which is good for this release, pretty cheap price. And contacted him and asked if he was DJ Jazz, and he said yeah, it was DJ Jazz who was selling it. And turns out that I don't know why I didn't know this, but eBay provides your phone number to sellers when you win stuff. And so I was driving to work one day, and then I get a call from an area code I don't recognize, and I don't pick up, and then calls again, and I pick up, and he says, "Oh, is this Skylar?" And I said, "Yeah, who's this?" And he says, "Oh, this is DJ Jazz from Philly." So I won this release from DJ Jazz, and he ends up calling me on his own just to talk about records and see if I'm interested in buying any other things. And of course I said, yeah, I'd like to stay in touch. I might not have the money right now, but I'd like to stay in touch, you know, because, you know, this is DJ Jazz, pretty legendary producer out of Philly. So I was caught by a surprise, of course, when he called me, but we got his number, we stayed in contact, and then it was actually through this that the guys at Heavy Jewels reached out to me, because I put it on Facebook that I got contacted by DJ Jazz, and then the guys asked me to help and reach out to Jazz and see what I can do to help. But turns out Jazz is actually working with another label. Unfortunately, I won't name that label yet because the releases have yet to be announced. So Heavy Jewels won't be working with Jazz directly on the Polyams related releases, but I'll be seeing what I can do. And anyway, cool story. I'm glad to be helping out Heavy Jewels with stuff, and anticipate good things for the future. Trying to tread lightly here because I know that don't want to reveal too much about what the labels are doing behind the scenes, you know, because there is competition and whatnot. But that is how I got it to helping out Heavy Jewels, and I will just leave it at that for the time being. Tomorrow's Weaponz, again, this is a little bit cheaper copy, a little bit worse condition, but had to throw it in when I found this just because this is such a dope EP. T-Max, Relax Your Mind, got this one on a trip up to Santa Barbara, actually. Visit my sister in college. Hit the record store up there, picked this one up, as well as the Rated X tape I talked about earlier. Another excellent one. This is just a good month, I guess, because these are all highlights. This is the Lightmen, Free As You Wanna Be. Their first record. This is just some, you know, spiritual jazz from Texas, Judnell Records. Original press here. Mid-range condition, but got a steal on this for sure. Highly recommend these guys. I still have a lot of, you know, discovery to do for spiritual jazz and things like that. I know there's a lot of great stuff out there, so this was kind of a starting point. I guess this is a starting group for people trying to get into that kind of stuff. Jazz that's more free, free-flowing, experimental kind of, but Bubba Thomas and the Lightmen, any of their LPs, highly recommend. This is their first one, Free As You Wanna Be. Feel glad to grab that. Sorry, let me put this back. Trying to go through the rest of these quickly. Nice one here off eBay, Doomsday, the unreleased. This is a nice EP out of Virginia, related to the Alienated Individuals compilation, which I've probably talked about previously. Just a whole bunch of affiliated artists working. This one is largely undocumented, but I threw this one up on Discogs and definitely will have a couple songs on here up. Very hard to come by, Doomsday. Next batch of chopped herring releases. This is Yumeng. I don't know how to pronounce that correctly, but the revisited EP. This is a contemporary release, but the production here is real nice, vintage style. Good one there. Dysfunctional Family, shit is on point. EP, another one, good one there. Smooth Criminal, Straight Lynching EP. I threw a track from this one up called Know the Lick on my channel. That one's just an amazing EP. Cool story behind this one. Tape only release. Most copies got destroyed. Actually knew about a couple tracks off here due to a mix, again by Martin, but had no idea when this, if and when this would be coming out. But Chopped Herring working its magic again, got a hold of this. Smooth Criminal, Straight Lynching. I guess thanks to Ivan from Lost Records as well for putting them up on that, according to their story. Into December releases, Soul Kid Click, Desperate Times. Highlight track for Here on Me is called Spark the Mic. Definitely a good one there. A couple more dope folks. X-Ray presents Monster Mixes. Young Z, Musical Meltdown Part 1. Previously unreleased, tape only promo in the 90s. Finally got this one out. Good on dope folks. Margot's Cool Out Crew, Death Rap. This is a real nice disco rap record. On Heavenly Star. This is the reissue pressing of it I got from Dusty Groove in Chicago. But recommend this track a lot. Death Rap, Margot's Cool Out Crew, is real funky stuff. If you're into early 80s rap. Native Nuts, Skin Flower. Nice 12-inch there, got a good deal on that. Rhyme Poets, Nation Within a Nation. Early 90s, or sorry, late 80s. Up-tempo stuff, full LP. And Jam, the Original Trooper, Soul Searching remix. Got this copy sealed from Dusty Groove as well. Nice steal there. And might as well throw this in, even though this is kind of a whack release. Group Bullets and Gunsmoke. These guys put out a 12-inch in '97. Has a couple of really good tracks on it. I recommend you search that one out. One of the tracks is called Harlem Players. The other one is forgot the name, sorry. But anyways, this group's '97 EP. It's a great release. This is from '99. This is an acetate actually. Won this off eBay. Just the sound is completely different on this acetate. Within the scope of, within the span of 2 years, the group's sound completely changed. The production style completely changed. Very commercial sounding, very not my flavor, but did not know that when I bought this acetate, so what can you do? We live and learn. Nothing notable there. Last one, Starlight compilation. This is a random eBay buy, but this one seemed to be pretty rare. None of the tracks on here are online, I don't think, but good stuff from 1990. You know, funky styles from that era. Definitely will get some of these artists up when I get around to listening to this record. So, well, I guess this video is just as long with the stories and whatever, even though I bought, only half a box this month. But plan on keeping up these buying habits with the low quantities and stuff. As you can see, I'm kind of chipping away at these boxes of records. That's my kind of task to get done in this new year, so I can stop feeling overwhelmed with all that. So probably will continue with this cycle of crate dig videos every 2 months. Probably because I just don't have enough notable stuff to talk about within 1 month. Anyways, I feel like I'm rambling, so as usual, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more music uploads. Hazy Vibes Volume 3 is about halfway done right now, so trying to rip all these records and put some good work into that. It's sounding real good so far. Definitely a little bit harder production than the past ones, but looking forward to completing that hopefully soon and getting that out to you guys. So yep, that's it. Happy New Year's, happy 2014. See you guys soon. Peace.